Right guys, so we're going to do a quick in the bag with PGA Pro Peter Finch.
Hi.
Peter, we've just played down here at Mottram Hall. We've had a great match. You can check out my channel for that. We won't ruin the result in this, but we've had a good game and it's worth checking those videos out in the corner. But we're going to now go through Pete's bag.
Yeah.
Pete's a pro at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester. You can check out all his channel here by clicking on his face, and we're going to talk now about what he's been using currently. So, start off with the big stick.
Yep. Drive it. G25. It's a 9.5. I've actually got it cranked down a little to 9. I tend to launch it really high anyway, so I don't really need an extra little bit of loft at the moment. I might give the TaylorMade a go to see what all the crack's about, but I'm really happy with this.
And shaft in that?
Shaft is a Blur, just a stiff flex. I was experimenting with an X stiff, but I couldn't really get the most out of it, to be honest. Because this isn't a massively stiff either, but for some reason it just seems to kind of match my game. But yeah, it seems to be working well, so if it ain't broke,
don't try and fix it.
Don't try and fix it, absolutely.
Okay, and then next?
We've got a RVZ 3-wood.
Okay, what loft is this in?
16.5 this one.
So it's quite a high launching one.
Because I've only got a 4-iron, and then I've got nothing between my 4-iron and my 3. So I don't really need a very kind of low lofted 3. And to be fair, I can adapt this if I needed to something lower, and I can also play a nice little punch shot with this as well. So,
and this is the one with the design on the crown as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the one with the. How do you find that? How do you find the look of that?
I'm just getting used to it. I've only been using it a few rounds, and the problem is with this, I've always kind of found when I was practicing with it, it's a very long 3-wood. It's pretty much as long as my driver.
Lengthwise?
Yeah, it's pretty much as long as my driver. So I have to grip down it quite a bit. It's only just got the standard kind of stiff flex shaft in, 70 grams.
And that's just a standard TaylorMade.
Just a standard TaylorMade shaft, yeah. But I've not been fit for this.
Okay.
I've not been fit for this. This is just what I just liked it, and it seemed to work, yeah.
And then, like you said a minute ago, you've got then a little bit of a gap going down into your irons.
Yeah, so I do need to fill it. I've got a gap between my 4 and my 3. I've experimented with hybrids and I just can't really seem to get on with them, so I might stick a 2-iron in there.
Well, there's a couple of times today where you could have done with it, really.
Big time, yeah. It is, because at the moment, as soon as I've left with a gap in between about 200 yards to about 220, it's a big gap, and I'm almost kind of hooding the face on my 4 and it in a massive draw.
Okay.
So I need to kind of bridge that gap.
And then what's the irons you're using?
We've got the S56's pings.
So, like myself, using the Ping S56s, and like Sam Mellor. We didn't get a bunch load, don't worry, we didn't. And your black spot, is that?
Black spot, yeah.
Standard, same as me.
I'm standard. Probably the only thing different in these, I've got an X100 in my irons rather than a standard stiff.
And did you get fit for them?
I fit myself, and I actually came out, as far as just a mid-sized grip as well, I actually came out as a kind of standard stiff, just an S300, but I actually preferred the feel. I actually preferred the feel of the X1s. I just got a little bit more control. Not quite the same distance, but I just got more control. So
okay,
I
and then you've got that from 4 to what?
4 to wedge, and then I've got 3 Cleveland wedges.
I've got the rusty ones.
Yeah, I got the precision forged. I got these out of Cleveland, really good actually. They sorted me out. I managed to get on the tour truck, and it's the precision forged ones, but it's a raw finish, so it was unfinished.
Alright.
So it's pretty much as soon as I got them out into the fresh air, they started to rust up, which was really, really nice.
And if we can just see the loft on that. So you've got this in loft of what?
56 with the sand. Yeah. And I kind of split my bounces. I've got 10 degrees bounce with my sand, 8 degrees of bounce with my 52, and then I've got to 8 degrees of bounce with my lob wedge. Just so I've got lots of different kind of options. So 52, 56 and a 60.
Yeah, so that fills all the gaps nicely.
Fills all the gaps nicely. I think if I was to add another iron in, and then maybe another wood or another kind of hybrid, if I find one I like, I might switch to maybe kind of a 54 and a 58.
Okay.
Possibly, but there's no real need to at the moment.
And then the important one.
Yeah, the flat stick. I'm still...
You got this fairly recently,
yeah, I got it fairly recently. It's just a standard white hot 7, the XG, just with a fang kind of shape on there, stiff shaft.
Is this the is this the one that Luke Donald's using?
Slightly different. Slightly different. I think Luke's is a bit more like I know.
Is his what? Is his different?
I think this is a slightly different design. I like it. I don't love it yet.
Okay.
I don't love it yet. I've just got a standard XG grip on there, nothing too special.
Do you go in and out of love with grip with putters?
I had a Yes putter for absolutely years, and then I played in an event, and I think it was pushing on 40 putts.
Wow.
In a round, and we fell out quite aggressively. So
was it left on the golf course?
I don't know where it is now. We're crying in a cupboard somewhere.
So you've got room to fill in between your wood and your irons.
So I need to fill in a gap between my woods and my irons.
So we'll stay tuned for what you're filling that with. And then what ball are you using?
After our little Wentworth expedition, I've started to use TaylorMade Tour Preferred X.
So these are the Titleist Pro V1 X equivalent, aren't they?
Yeah. So I used the Strixon equivalent for years and years and years, but after going down to Wentworth and trying this, it seems to be filling the best of both worlds. It's definitely longer off the tee.
Yeah, you've been hitting it longer.
Yeah, but I'm actually getting a lot more feel around the green, so it's one of those things really. It's just one of those things. I've never actually had a ball fitting before. I just kind of use what I feel is right. But
what you find in your bag.
Yeah, pretty much. What I find in the rough. But for whatever reason, these seem to be going okay. So yeah, Jess at TaylorMade. If you want me to say more good things, give us some more balls.
So guys, that was a quick in the bag with Peter Finch, PGA golf coach at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester. You can check out his YouTube channel here, clicking the link as well. And hopefully if you comment down below, ask any questions about the golf clubs, Pete can answer them for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Thanks for watching, and thanks very much for that, Pete.
Just no problem.